Hey everyone, welcome to the review. Here's my review for the movie Columbus. Columbus stars John Cho, Lu Richardson, Rory Culkin, Parker Posey, and Michelle Forbes. And this movie is written and directed by Kogonada, yeah, whatever this filmmaker's name is. And yeah, pretty much this is an independent film that actually went to a lot of film festivals like Sundance and stuff, and the Cannes Film Festival. And yes, it's coming to theaters this Friday, but I got an early screening of it. And yeah, this movie I was actually really anticipating. From the trailers, this looked like a really interesting character study, this interesting dramatic film with a lot of atmosphere and great cinematography. And yeah, I was really looking forward to this movie Columbus. And yeah, the story of this movie is about this architect, this scholar architect who gets really ill, and his son comes to visit him, and his son is named Jin, played by John Cho. And basically when he comes to visit him, he pretty much gets stranded in Columbus, and he meets a girl, this fellow student, this architect student, played by Lu Richardson. If you don't know who Lu Richardson is, she's the girl that played in Edge of 17 and this year's Split. Very good actress, and basically they just, they have this friendship with each other, and it's basically this entire movie is them together, learning about each other, learning about education. He talks more in depth about his father, she talks about her mother. And basically they just, they spawn this friendship with each other. And a lot of the movie is them talking, a lot of dialogue with each other. And there's actually a lot of silent and atmospheric moments with them. There's also a supporting cast, that consists of Rory Culkin, Parker Posey, Michelle Forbes. They're not huge characters, but they're in it, and they do a good job. The movie is mostly focused on these two characters and the conversation they have with each other, and their lives and stuff, and they talk about each other, and they learn more about each other, and they learn more about themselves when they're together. And yeah, it's a very interesting and it's a character study film. And yeah, I actually really enjoyed this movie Columbus. This movie is a very insightful, very deep, very thought-provoking film. And yeah, it's a very quiet film too. Like, there's a lot of moments when there is no talking. It shows you what the characters are feeling through its cinematography and visuals, and it's really well done. And it's a very moving film. It's very interesting and it's very cleverly made. This filmmaker clearly knows what he's doing, and yeah, I absolutely love this film. This is a very good film. Again, great shots, great editing, great writing. There's some really great dialogue, and yeah, I really love movies like this. Like, people already know that I love like movies like the Before trilogy, or Already Tomorrow in Hong Kong, 2 Days in New York, and Liberal Arts. I love movies about two people talking about life and everything, or just talking about movies and books, or just random things. I love movies about people just talking about stuff. It feels more humane, and it feels more realistic, because that's what us human beings do. We talk with each other, we learn about each other, and we just talk about random stuff. It feels more real, and it feels more personal, and that's why I love movies and stories like this. And yeah, that's why I really enjoyed this movie, because the heart of the movie and the whole point of the movie is these two characters, John Cho and Lu Richardson, them talking, learning about each other. They talk about interesting things and interesting topics. They talk about education, they talk about their family problems, they even talk about like music and books and stuff. And it's interesting because it's humane. You learn about these characters become compelling and real. You feel like you're in the conversation with them. That's why I love films like this, and that's why I really enjoyed this movie. And the movie also has this like bleakness to it. It has this emotionality to it. And yeah, again, no spoilers, but yeah, the movie just leaves you with this feeling, this really raw feeling, because some things happen that, again, I won't spoil, but it's fascinating. This entire movie is very realistic, and again, I absolutely adored this film. I thought John Cho gave a great performance. I always knew he'd be a very good dramatic actor. Yes, we all know him from like American Pie and Harold and Kumar, but he's a very good serious actor, and he really shows his acting chops. Same with Lu Richardson. She is also very good in this movie, and they have chemistry. They have genuine chemistry in this film. Again, my only maybe gripes about the film, maybe there's some scenes that weren't needed. There's some scenes that were trying to be very avant-garde and very artistic, and they really shouldn't have. They just focus on interesting characters, good topics, good writing, good storytelling. You don't always have to be very avant-garde and very art house. You don't always have to be. I felt like this filmmaker was trying to be both realistic but also very artsy. And yes, it's cool to be artsy, but focus more on the characters, because these two characters are the focus of the film. So focus more on that than being so artsy. Again, when he's artsy, it's really good, the visuals are good, the cinematography is really good, and there is some really good atmosphere. But there's a few scenes I felt like this filmmaker was going a little too far. Like, okay, you're focusing way too hard on being too artsy. So yeah, that was my only gripes with the film, but all in all, I still think this is a great film. And again, if you love movies about people talking about each other's lives, like the Before trilogy and liberal arts, then I would definitely recommend this movie, and this movie's definitely for you. But again, this movie is not for everybody. Like, some people will probably find this movie extremely boring and extremely dull. That's fine, but personally, I thought this was a great film. And yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the movie Columbus a 8.8 out of 10. So yeah, this is a really great film, and yeah, I'd recommend it. So yeah, that was my review for the movie Columbus. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite movie about two people talking? Yeah, favorite movie about two people talking. Not a group of people like 12 Angry Men or Good Night and Good Luck. No, a movie about two people talking. Mine is probably, I can't say the Before trilogy, because Before Midnight there's a bunch of people talking, but Before Sunset is my favorite. But yeah, what is your favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always for this video, please like, subscribe to the channel, and join the dark side.